Hi, my name is Iskandar, and this is the video regarding the situation in Ferrari. Yeah, and yes, as everyone heard the rumor that Leclerc will be signed up for next year, but I don't know whether it's true or not. I'm anxious to wait for the announcement by Ferrari by Thursday, and if Raikkonen quits, that will be really devastating for me as a Ferrari and a Kimi Raikkonen fan. So I couldn't see him race in Malaysia again. Thanks to a certain former Prime Minister that now is on the opposition side of opposition party now. And I will not talk in the Malaysian politics because this video will get really long. But I will get back to the Ferrari situation. And now so yes, and yes, I don't have words what Sergio Marchionne did. He just died. Actually he died, but I'm still sad that he died. But he absolutely left Ferrari in a huge mess that he left with the Raikkonen contract situation and signing up Leclerc without nobody knowing until the chairman of the team. I forgot his name. I was rumored to privately call Raikkonen to announce that Raikkonen's contract was terminated at the end of this season, but it's just a rumor. I'm not really sure, and if it is sure, I will be really devastated. Hopefully the Thursday announcement will turn my frown upside down on my face, but I'm still a bit speechless why Ferrari decided to sack Raikkonen out. So Leclerc would be a good signing. On the other hand, it will bring a challenge to Vettel, but I think according to the CEO and of the Scuderia Ferrari F1 team, that Luis Calamari and the team principal of Ferrari, Maurizio Ravabeni, and a certain Sebastian Vettel wants Raikkonen to stay, but the contract has been sealed and signed by Leclerc, and Leclerc was actually snapped up by Sergio Marchionne for his impressive performance in the first half of the season, actually, before he sadly passed away in July. So it has left Ferrari in a cul-de-sac contract between a veteran F1 driver on the grid and a young F1 driver on the grid. That's Leclerc, and Leclerc is turning 21 this year, and in October Raikkonen is also turning 39 this year. I would want to see him for another 2 years in F1. If he would accept a downgrade to Haas, I would be still happy, but I will not see him on the podium. If I'm lucky enough, I will see him on the podium, but Haas is still yet to too far to be on the podium. Yeah. So yes. Even Sauber, you don't have to mention it. They might recall Antonio Giovinazzi back, the Italian, who was replaced by Pascal Wehrlein after that romantic crash in one of the qualifying sessions for the Chinese Grand Prix 2 years ago. So yeah, and yes. Yep, I repeat again, a cul-de-sac contract between a veteran on the F1 grid, that's Kimi, and a young driver. Yeah. So the Sauber lineup has not been finalized. Ferrari lineup has not been finalized. Haas lineup has not been finalized. Perez and Stroll is confirmed for next year for Toro, for what do you call it, for India. Maybe Ocon will be moving to the other side, yeah, to Williams, teaming up with Rockin or Russell. Hopefully, if Rockin brings a lot of money, then Russell wins the F2 championship. Mercedes would have a big decision to make. Put Ocon in or put Ocon in Williams, or put George Russell beside his teammate. Yeah, my Facebook notifications just clicked out. Yep, I've been bashing Hamilton on one of the Facebook groups a lot. So yeah. So yes, hopefully Mercedes would have a dilemma if Sorokin doesn't want to dang it, that word I will just use, to make his seat vacant for Russell. They would have a dilemma either to put Russell or Ocon in. Russell has not experienced a race in F1 yet, but Ocon has. So yeah, and hopefully Ocon will remain in F1. Maybe if not, he can go to Haas, he can go to Sauber, he can go to Toro Rosso. Yeah, unless he's paid to drive for Toro Rosso, then it's okay for George Russell. But if, let's say, for instance, Haas dropped Romain Grosjean, they might put an American driver on Raikkonen in their place. The American driver being Santino Ferrucci, the GP2 driver that got banned from GP2 actually. So yeah, and hopefully there will be no devastating news about Raikkonen quitting F1, or he might get a seat in Haas, or if Haas decides to terminate Grosjean's contract and put Santino Ferrucci in, that will be I will be absolutely speechless, and the proper word is not disgusted, but disappointed, or I have to think of another I think I've lost my vocabulary power. What did I use to describe the race yesterday? Devastated? No. I think devastated. but yeah. So, and yes, and I should be asleep right now. It's around 1:15. So yeah, in the morning. And I have a 12 o'clock class. Lucky my class tomorrow is at 12 o'clock, so I can just wake up past 8 o'clock or maybe 7:30. Earlier 7:30, latest by 8 I have to wake up. So yeah, and yes, that's all. And yeah, I was actually shocked when I heard the rumor, but I took a few hours to cool myself down, and I assumed that was a rumor, and it still is. But I'm not sure whether it's true or not. If it's true, because some of the pages say breaking news, but I assume it's not breaking news until the F1 page says it's a breaking news. So yeah, so for now it's just a rumor. If the grid lineup is confirmed, I will make a video about the grid lineup, and I will be signing off. Good night, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Zaimis channel.